One of the things that we need to consider if we are going to become a social media manager is know the difference of being a freelancer into agency. We have different types of clients. That's why in this video, I will share with you the differences of being a freelance social media manager or being a social media manager under the agency, because there's a lot of difference of being a freelance social media manager compared to social media manager under the agency. There are pros and cons for both of them. And right now, let's go first with the freelance social media management. Being a freelance social media manager is self-employed, meaning you are independently looking for a client. No one's gonna help you but you if you want to have a client. And you have to manage everything your own. It is like owning a business. You are self-employed. Your growth depends on you, not to other people. And also, as a freelance social media manager, you also have the control on how to set your pricing or how to set your services or what kind of services that you are offering. So if you have multiple skills that you want to offer in the social media, so go ahead and offer that, because you have the full control of everything when it comes to pricing. Or if you want to raise your price, do it. Again, as a freelance social media manager, you have the full control of everything. Even the process, you have your own process, or you can create your own process on how you will onboard client, how you want to work, if you are working every day or are you working during weekends. That depends on you if you are a freelance social media manager. Also, what I like in a freelance social media manager is you have the freedom to choose who your client is. Yes, pwede kang mamili ng kliyente. What industry that you want to handle in a business or in social media depends on what phase of in the industry that you want to work with. That's what I'm doing right now. I have the full control to handle or to accept clients that I want to handle, and I have the full control to decline clients that I don't want to handle, because I think I can't handle those kind of industries such as automotive, because I don't know how automotive works. We can study or do the market research of each of them, but it's very different if you have the passion of that industry. That's why in social media management or being a freelancer, you have the freedom of what industry that you want to handle, because again, you are self-employed. Because to tell you honestly, when I started being a freelance social media manager, I offer a lot. I offer content creation, I offer engagement, I offer video editing, I offer admin assistant, or everything that I can do for a client. That's why I handle multiple clients, or I am able to handle multiple clients to the point that I maximize myself in handling clients, 25 clients a month, which I shared on this video on how I handle it. Because I am capable to handle those many clients as I can if you are a freelance social media manager. It's just that as a freelance social media manager as well, we can't guarantee our income. Meaning, maybe next month, we don't have client to handle, or we don't have income, or maybe next month, we are earning 500,000, or maybe this month, we are earning 100,000, but next month, we are earning 5 digits only. So, we can't guarantee our income. That is actually based on how many clients we handle or how many projects we are currently working in a month. It's not under the agency that we can expect specific amount that we are going to receive because we have paycheck. And another thing that is challenging here as a freelance social media manager is, of course, you must find your own client. Again, it is you that you can depend on if you want to increase your salary or if you want growth or more opportunities. So you have to find your own way to have your own clients, because it is your own business. It is like running your own business or running your own company on your own, unless you hire another team to work with you in running your own business or freelance social media management. And being a freelancer or being a freelance social media manager, it is for someone who's independent and not scared for growth and even for loss of clients or loss of income. Here's some story that I have encountered this past few days. Someone messaged me na nawalan daw siya ng kliyente na dalawa. It's because she's a freelance social media manager, and again, we can't guarantee the income or how many months the client wants to work with us. It is because we are just a freelance or we are working a project basis, but that depends on the contract, reason why it's very important for you to have a contract. So, nawalan siya ng kliyente na dalawa magkasabay without even a warning that we have to end our contract or collaboration for the next month. So, sinabi na lang sa kanya na hindi na nila kayang makipag-work sa freelancer na yon. Because here in social media management, we really can tell if we have clients tomorrow or baka paggising natin, wala na tayong kliyente. That's why if you want to become a freelance social media manager, kailangan talaga flexible ka and may skills ka para hindi ka matakot na baka bukas mawalan ka ng kliyente, because as long as you have the skills and the knowledge, hindi ka mawawalan ng client. That's why you just have to trust yourself and have that confidence na, okay, mawalan ako ng client, I can still get a client because I have the skills, I have the knowledge, and I have the services that I can offer. It is a matter of confidence and lakas lang talaga ng loob, tiwala sa sarili, and of course, kapalan na lang din talaga ng mukha. Yeah. So that's how freelance social media management works. And what I love in freelance social media management, it is like you are entrepreneur, that you are building your own brand or personal brand. Because to tell you, I am in this industry for almost 2 years now, or going 2 years in May 2025, which is right now is February. And there are people who's more experienced than me, that is 5 years in the industry, but they don't have personal business or personal brand. Because since I started this freelancing, I started my own personal brand. Like, I have created my own account on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, or here on YouTube, because I want this industry so much, that I love growth, that I love opportunities, and I really can see myself growing as a social media manager. That's why if you are imagining those kind of things, I suggest to start your own personal brand as well. Create your own account in Instagram, because to tell you, most of my clients are from Instagram, TikTok, referrals for a year now. Luckily, I am not applying to those Upwork freelancing websites anymore. And that's the best advice that I can tell you right now, because dun mo lang mapapakita talaga on how different you are compared to those competitors here in the industry of social media. Kaya as early as now, create your own account, build a personal brand if you want to become a social media manager, kasi sobrang laking opportunities ang makukuha mo talaga sa social media. Because as a social media manager, if we can grow other business account, it's impossible for us to not grow our own business account. And here on freelancing, if you are some people that really comfortable to have their own process from execution to creation or onboarding, freelance social media management is the best for you, because we are the one who's creating our own process the way we want it, or the way we want the client to be onboarded, or what tools that we are going to use. But if you are someone who's really not independent and really don't know what you will do, I suggest go under the agency, because under the agency you have that stable paycheck every month, and sila na din yung magbibigay ng client sa'yo. Parang sila na talaga yung sa execution, sila na yung maghahanap ng client for you. You just have to work with them the way they want it. For example, if you are under the agency and na-hire ka ng agency as a social media manager, bato lang sila ng bato ng kliyente sa'yo, and sila nang bahala sa communication, sila nang bahala sa client close deal, sila nang bahala sa tools, sila nang bahala sa process. You just have to do whatever they want it. But when it comes to pricing, of course, magdedepende ka kung ano yung price nila or percentage na ibibigay nila sa'yo. Kasi in freelancing, that's very different. Since ikaw yung kumuha ng kliyente, of course, ikaw din ang magko-close deal, makikipag-negotiation. But under the agency, sila nang bahala sa negotiation, bigay lang sila ng bigay ng kliyente sa'yo. And syempre, yung part mo lang or percentage lang na pinag-agrihan nyo under the agency, yun lang yung mapupunta sa'yo. In freelance talaga, kapag wala ka talagang growth, or you don't know how to negotiate, or you don't know the process, you can't even handle one client or even close a deal with another client. It is because ikaw talagang bahala kapag freelance ka. But if under the agency ka, syempre, yung agency nang bahala sa'yo, you will just have to obey everything that they said. Or syempre, lahat ng yung process nila, kung ano yung tools na gamit nila, sila ang masusunod at hindi ikaw. It's like working in a corporate na They have their own time, they have their own process, and stable paycheck. Some of the agency also provide HMO or insurance or even free laptop or equipments. So that depends on the agency that you are working with. Of course, in an agency as well, you have to work with a team and collaborate with them, brainstorm with them. What's the best thing that have to do with the account or with the client? That's how it works kapag under the agency. I think under the agency, it is for you if you are someone who wants a stable and structured work environment. And if you are someone who's dependent, parang hindi pa kaya maghanap pa ng kliyente or mag-close ng client. Actually, pwede ka mag-start sa agency. Then, if you can stand on your own feet na, you can be freelance social media management and apply everything that you've learned under the agency and build your own personal brand. We can start from there because most of the people, I think, they are doing the same thing na mag-start muna sila sa agency for experience, and then once they have the enough experience, they can build their own personal brand and be a freelance social media management that they can work flexible and they can work on their own process. So that's the difference of a freelance and under the agency. I hope everything's clear so that you can decide what you will do or what the best choice for you if you can be a freelancer or you can be under the agency. And now that you know the difference of a freelance and under the agency, I want you to do the self-reflection of what you will truly want or what suits you the best. If you can be a freelance social media management or under the agency, let me know in the comment section if you have any question about those two or the difference of those two. And don't forget to hit subscribe, so I'll see you on my next video about social media management. Bye bye!